What is up, everybody? I'd like to welcome each and every one of you back to a new One Punch Man, the strongest guide. It's your boy Lance, still feeling the hype with RMG here. Nevertheless, we are on a serious note today, guys. Serious, dead serious. So we're going to be talking about some club boss lineup. So I've been pinged 1,001 times yesterday in the Discord server with people asking me, what's the club boss lineups? How does it change your RMG here? Do I need to kill my Amai and BK? Let's have a look at certain incoms and maybe we can understand how it flows. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you to some of the Discord members for contributing their teams and their lineups. It really means a lot. Credit goes to them 100%. I'm just here to just provide my take on it. But more or less, it's their information, so I need to credit them. Anyway, let's move on. So the first call that we're going to interact with is, of course, Geryuganshoop 4. So Geryuganshoop 4, just as a short brief, it actually increase your ult damage by 30% for 10 rounds. So you definitely want to pick it up for PvE. It's the best PvE core so far. So first things first, let's just jump straight into it with the maximum damage team comp. So this includes a couple of buffers, 2 DPS, 1 sweeper, and of course core. So the buffers are Child Emperor and Zombie Man. So Child Emperor provides the Berserk buff, increasing your damage output, as well as the Shatter buff if he can land it. And Zombie Man provides the injury buff, 100% of his attack stat extra damage, so definitely very good. Garo provides an internal injury buff, but he's mostly used as a sweeper to clean up the 3 dark metal thieves behind BOROS. BOROS and RMG are of course there for max DPS with their ults as well as RMG's follow-up. And Gyro is there for the core. So this lineup has good synergy in the sense where it doesn't take too much of energy. It utilizes the ultimates of BOROS and RMG very well because of the core ultimate damage up. Also utilizes Zombie Man as not only a stall unit to stop BOROS from annihilating your whole team, but he also provides the safety of emergency heals if your lineup is not strong enough to take multiple hits from BOROS, and as the pseudo tank, so he can take a few hits from Zombie Man and you don't really need a CK anymore if you aren't dying so often. But if you're dying too much, you might want to swap maybe one of the DPS unit for CK or Child Emperor, but your damage will drop significantly. This is a disclaimer, it will drop significantly of course because you're missing one type of damage dealer. Nevertheless, please tune this lineup to suit you. Moving on. This is the high score which I got yesterday on my team. For this, I managed to go all the way to 10 rounds. No problem. Zombie Man needed to ult I think twice only. Once or twice, somewhere there. And overall, it's very amazing to see how much RMG really affects PvE. It's like I was doing like 400 million previously, and then I'm doing double now. So crazy unit, guys. Like, sheesh. Can I get a sheesh in the comments if you guys have watched until this point? Anyways, let's move on with the alternate lineup. So this is actually a lineup provided by my bro, Geryuganshoop. Thank you so much for your contribution and your help, bro. Really appreciate it. So he goes for Zombie Man Garo as speed 1, speed 2, then G4 as speed 3, RMG BOROS, and then Psychos. He alternates Zombie Man with Amai if needed, because G4 is actually quite tanky, but more or less this is about the most standard lineup which he uses and he recommended. He also said that you can swap out certain units, like let's say if you have single target, you might not really need Garo, so you can swap it for CE if you want. Anyway, just tune it to what you need for PvE. So thought process for this is that G4 needs debuffs for you to reach max damage. So Zombie Man provides the injury debuff and Garo provides the internal injury debuff. And then once he ults, if he crits, he adds another 2 debuff. But you minimum you get 1, so you already have 3 debuff on the field. So you're already getting max charge power by round 2. Sometimes it will include a different type of unit, maybe CE just to debuff extra so he can just ultimate with the 3 stack on his passive immediately. So Zombie Man, of course, there for the same role, injury as well as emergency heal. Garo as the sweeper. The main DPS units will be G4, RMGM, BOROS, so you reach insane amount of damage with this team comp. But you're trading off Berserk boost from CE. So it's just a different source of damage, but it still works in the same sense. So pretty good, I would say. Sadly, I do not have a damage chart from Geryuganshoop, but it should be around the 500 to 600, maybe 700 million damage scope, because a lot of people are hitting very high values once RM came out. So now we're going to step back a little bit from the Gyoro era and look at Zombie Man Core 1. So some of you might not have had the luxury to get Gyoro, or some of you feel like your Gyoro Core 1 isn't doing as much damage as you want, so you want to go back to Zombie Man Core. But I got the lineup just for you guys. So we're going to have a look at my bro, YKid. Thank you so much for your contribution, YKid. As a tried and true free-to-play player, I really respect you for your determination in sticking to PvE for this long. So, a little bit of context, YKid is one of my first 20 to 30 subscribers. Very, very kind individual, always welcome to help people. And I'm sorry if you didn't know whether your build was being shared or not, because I actually shared my maker, but never mind, let's analyze it and have a look. So, YKid, like most of these lineups, use Char Emperor as a buffer and Zombie Man as a buffer and emergency healer as well. The only difference is that instead of BOROS and Gyoro, he has Amai Mask and Beast King. So Amai Mask and Beast King is the traditional PvE team composition. We have Amai with the burst and Beast King with the follow-up. So it's very, very good. You also have Garo as the traditional sweeper and you have RMG as the burst DPS. So this lineup is more or less what you would run pre-Gyoro, but with the addition of RMG now that she is here. So you must be thinking, oh, this used to do quite a lot of damage, so how much damage is it doing now? Boom! That's how much damage it's doing now. Peaks 620 million, almost 670, almost 18, but let's just go with 620 million. That is crazy, dude. Considering that, damn, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, from a free-to-play account, what amazing innovation, guys. Genuinely mad respect for this. Not saying that free-to-play can't reach this, but damn, guys, there are some wheels that can't even hit this value. I mean pre-RMG lah, of course. With RMG it's very easy to hit that 700, 800. But damn, guys, sheesh. Anyway, that's all the hype I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I am going to go hide in my shell because I am an introvert, people, and that RMG cosplay scarred me. Anyways, as always, please have a good week. Stay at home, stay safe. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. 1K giveaway is coming soon. If y'all don't subscribe, y'all can't enter the giveaway. Please do take note of that. I check subscriptions. I make sure you need to send me your proof of subscriptions. Don't forget, everybody. Please stay home, stay safe. We're in 2 weeks of lockdown in Malaysia.